Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Will take over first and 10. Snap count, a false start, cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. He's going to hand this off. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Red snap to the back. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, with the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and pinning the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Russell. And the ball caroms into the receiver's hands. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. Guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. A quick juke. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
The running back here on a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ncaa. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll run it here.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And now the running back's got it again. Brought down, but he's past the line of the game.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for his first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Adams. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up on the 17-yard line. For a gap, it's Washington. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Corton. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Miller. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of the ball.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Portman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, he makes the catch. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Sure hands. It's Branch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
2nd down after that completion. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. The ball's in the air headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Oh, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Try and muscle for the first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback keeps the football. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pin him in.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 10th play of the drive. 3rd down and short. Looking for 6. The ball is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game and halftime approaching. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
A situation any offense hopes never to face. Third and long, back inside their own 5-yard line. The defense could be aggressive. The offense has to play it very careful here and avoid a mistake. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on the quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Just able to get it away. We'll see if he can make the play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Russell. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Before they head to the locker room. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be brought down as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Georgia, 14,
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Wants to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch!
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense.
And he's got it! Touchdown! Bama! But they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Humphries. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from 27. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The sure hands. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on 3rd down. You've got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and get.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivered.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he's brought down at the 16. Touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Fires it to the wide out. Oh, what a grab! What a grab by the sophomore.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken out of that ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and his quarterback, being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Leaning on the run game here. He puts it on the turf. The defense scoops it up. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Russell. A quick throw to the right. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And that run produces a decent game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
he's got it again. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down and distances. This guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He hands it to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Touchdown, Dogs! No chance to catch him there.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off moving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Russell. Looking for a late deep shot. The QB throws his third hit of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.